Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Wednesday night with Douglas and Marilyn. You had many places you could be tonight. You chose to be here with us. And for that, we're forever grateful. Thank you very much. Quick shout out to our moderator, John. For those of you who believe in the power of prayer, he's under the weather tonight. So, John, we hope you get better really soon, sir, and back with us. And also, before we start tonight, I want to remind everybody that tomorrow night, during the live version of the Douglas Ducote Show, my guest will be U.S. Army Colonel James Hutton, retired. He was appointed by President Donald Trump as the Assistant Secretary for Public and Intergovernmental Affairs for the Department of Veterans Affairs during his first term. So we're going to discuss a lot of stuff tomorrow night and about his book, which is titled Biden and Harris, or at least that's how it starts off. And he talks a lot in the book about the different things that took place with that previous administration. So we will dive into that tomorrow night. So make sure you tune in for that show. And other than that, if you got any questions for us besides what we're talking about, I will bring up the comment section here so we can see you, and feel free to ask anything of us. How are you?
I'm good.
Good, me too.
Started early this morning,
Yeah.
seeing patients. And
I got a surprise for you. You don't even see it.
I see it.
You do see it?
I do see it.
What's the surprise?
Is it a beach?
Yep.
Oh my goodness. That's our beach.
See that cross right there? That's in Pensacola, Florida. That's where we got married at.
That's where we got married.
Right there on the beach by that cross.
I was going to mention that in just a second, so I'm glad you brought it up.
Cool.
That's so great, darling.
You're welcome.
You know, you think of things.
I do think of things.
I know. A lot of things. Not just, your own little course. You think about me a lot.
I do think about you a lot.
I know.
I have to think about you a lot. I Google it as well.
I'm
so
glad.
I Google how to make your wife happy.
It's true. He does. He does that. He's very good at it.
Yeah, I'll try to be.
Yeah. And when you're not, I tell you.
I got something for our boat today. Tell everybody what I got for the boat. Tell everybody what they won. No.
And you get a car, and you get a car, and you get.
I got us a life raft in the event that, for God forbid, we ever have to abandon the boat and it's sinking or there's some kind of problem with it. It's a life raft with survival equipment and all that kind of stuff. It's got a top on it and you name it. Very compact. It's designed for small aircraft that fly over water. So it's weighs about 40 pounds. It's about this big, all packed up. And you just pull a lanyard, throw it in the water, and boom, it inflates. And we save ourselves from the sharks.
I know. See, I told you I could swim, and you went, but not with the sharks. And I went, you're right. I don't want to swim with sharks. I mean,
I've swam with sharks.
Well,
I've scuba dived with sharks.
Well, I think that's great. I don't want to, though.
My first time scuba diving when I was stationed down in Hawaii, the guy who staffs, or Sergeant First Class Robertson, I believe was his name.
You're making me so sick.
If I remember properly, he took us to a place called Sharks Cove on the north shore of Oahu to dive. And jokingly, I said, I assume that it's called Sharks Cove because there's a lot of sharks there. And that kind of concerned me because I'd never been around sharks before. And he said, no, it's called Sharks Cove because from the air, it looks like a shark.
Yeah.
The area there. And he said, don't worry about it. He goes, he'd been diving there for many years, like over 10 years, every week. And he said, I've never seen a shark in Sharks Cove.
Oh, really?
And I said, well, you've never scuba dived with Doug Ducote before. If there can be a shark, it's going to happen in this water while we're down there. And he laughed and he said, nah, don't worry about it. It's never going to happen.
He's the one.
We weren't in the water 4 minutes and there were sharks.
Oh my gosh.
Not man eaters, but like sand sharks and stuff like that.
Things like that happen to you. I don't know how it happens to you, but you almost always you're like a magnet. Things are just attracted to you that aren't that great.
So, something you were attracted to me?
Well, I know because I have great things. And so you know, I attract, and then we are together, and then I domesticated you.
I was domesticated. What? Seriously?
Baby. It's
What
not my fault. He's a guy. He likes to pee outside. He likes to, there's things that I mean, you show him a porch and he's very excited about. For some reason, he's a guy. What's the deal with that?
Because I can.
I guess I can't, so.
Oh, you can? If you need to pee outside, you can pee outside.
Oh, no, I don't want to do that. I'm a girl. Don't do that thing. Unless we're like desperate need of a bathroom. And
Well, if we're camping or something. I mean, you peed off the boat before.
I have.
Yeah.
I have.
Well, gotta go, you gotta go.
I had to go. It's one of those things.
I wrote my name in the snow once.
Okay.
You didn't.
I didn't.
Hey, you know
It
what?
wasn't here, was it?
No.
Good.
Somebody just posted a while ago that they've having Paul Sell says got another 7.5 inches of snow yesterday.
Wow.
You can keep that snow. We had 8 inches here?
Yeah, 8.5.
We never get snow in Louisiana. Hardly, maybe every 10 years you might see flurries. And we got 8.5 inches of
New
snow.
Orleans got 10.
What was it, last month?
Just a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah. And guess what? I'm in shorts today.
Yep.
I mean,
Me too.
I was in shorts the day before it happened. It was like 74 degrees. And then all of a sudden it went.
How did it do it? Okay. Good deal.
That's the way it happens.
So what else is happening? Since we can't talk about politics,
Oh my God.
what are we going to talk about tonight, Marilyn?
Well, I have lots of things to talk about.
Please share.
Can I just say that I want to talk about how to get along with your spouse.
How to get.
Yeah.
Before we do that,
What?
let me just say something real quick.
Okay, say it.
This is a shout out to Robert Allen, who, by the way, just said, did you use cursive when you wrote your name in the snow? I did not, Robert.
Why not?
But I would like to ask
You
Robert
stopped at every single letter.
every single letter. Robert,
How can you do that? Like, I can't stop midstream. I'm
do
sorry.
you not hear me having
I'm
a
listening
conversation?
to you. I'm
having a
just
conversation
saying.
with Robert.
But you brought it up. It's not my fault.
You
Okay,
just
go ahead.
you stop.
Okay, go. You stop? How do you stop? You
You
start and you just stop.
Use your muscles, and it stops.
I'm just
Then
a-
start back up again.
I'm just a girl. I don't.
Robert, how do I look on your Fire TV? I'm waiting for the answer in the chat.
Fire TV?
Didn't think I remembered that, did you?
Got Fire TV?
Yesterday, he said he can't wait to see what I look like on his new Fire TV watching YouTube television.
Oh, there
You didn't know that. You can watch me live on YouTube television as well.
Television.
As YouTube, as well as Rumble, as well as Twitter, now known as X, LinkedIn. We're all over the place.
Yeah.
All
All
right.
over the place.
Paul Sell says, I have a Harley and a fishing boat just waiting for warm weather. I hear you,
Oh
brother.
my gosh.
I hear you.
I
I can't wait for it to
That
get
is
here.
absolutely true.
So we're going to talk about marriage.
Yeah, tell me, what do you feel like is the most important thing about getting along with me besides, getting along with me?
Sleeping indoors,
Okay.
eating good food. I don't know. They're getting along with you. I mean, it's why not? Because if you don't get along with your spouse, then you just seem not even be together.
Yeah. Right.
You know, so many people have issues with, with each other after a while. Not that we don't have issues every now and then.
Oh, those are your issues, right?
I mean, sometimes she never gets on my nerves with
Never.
anything. ever, never, ever does she get on my nerves.
And he never gets on mine. At least we know what does it say? Spaces with your togetherness. So you have to be able to say, baby, I need some time. In fact, the timeout, you know how whenever you put kids in timeout, okay? Timeout is not for your kids. It's for us so that we don't kill our kids, right?
Right.
Okay. That's the same way with us. So basically, when we bring something up, we have to remember to be kind. Okay.
Yeah.
And we have to remember that the other person, if they bring something up, is being kind and they're trying not to tell us the thing that we need to hear, but we need to hear it, right? So you have to break some eggs to make an omelet. So we got to break some eggs today, you know, and then you break them, you make that omelet and you go, okay, how is it? It's okay. It's
Be
not
careful.
great.
Don't break too many because they're very expensive. It's like buying gold right now.
Oh my gosh. Can we have some chickens?
Which is due to bird flu, by the way, not anything to do with Trump not fixing the economy in 3 weeks only. Anyhow, not going to go into politics tonight. Just want to throw that out there.
No politics tonight. But so you have to, you know, bring things up. If you don't bring things up, you're just ignoring everything and they pile up. And then what happens? You have like
then you have a big blowout.
Yeah, and that's not good.
Yeah.
Blowouts are not good. It's not fun.
Not in a relationship and not in your pants.
And not in a car.
Not in a car either.
Mm-mm.
You're right.
Don't need that.
Yeah.
But you do need to talk about things. So whenever you talk about things, it just clears the air and you may have to have like an amnesty day. Okay. I can't get in trouble for anything we talk about, right? Okay. And you can't either. Okay. And then, but not about nobody cheat. Okay. Because that's bad.
Time out.
But I'm talking about anything else.
Time out.
Yes, dear.
I can have an amnesty day?
Well, if we discuss it.
What does that mean?
That means you won't get in trouble for something.
Like what?
I don't know. I was just thinking about Doge. You know, I know we're not supposed to really talk about politics, but Elon is really like gutting everything out, you know, and with the finances of that thing. So what I'm thinking is, I mean, sometimes you have to have amnesty. So what I'm thinking is, I think everybody should have an amnesty day and we should all be like up and open our finances so that other people can look and we can both look and we can decide what we don't need to spend our money on. I'm glad we got what did you get today? That big life raft. Yeah. I'm glad you did.
A few
things maybe I don't need to get.
Yeah. We have packages that have never been opened. We get packages delivered every day.
It's not bad.
And they all say Marilyn on them.
It's not bad.
She recently used the word budget. She wants to come up with
a budget.
Yes. And I thought, that's not in your normal vocabulary.
No, I never said that word before. But here's the thing. Okay, so relationship, the rules have to be kind of like football. You have to have like boundaries. You can't go out of the boundary. Okay, kind of like, if you were going over a bridge, do you hit the side rails?
I hope not.
No. Can we remove them?
No.
No, why?
Because if you do go off, you hit the rails instead of going off the bridge.
They keep us safe.
Unless you're in New Orleans and you actually go right into Lake Pontchartrain. That happened twice.
I know, twice.
Recently.
I know. Let's stay on topic. So we don't remove them because they keep us safe.
Right.
So we have to have rules in our relationship. Everybody has to have some rules. And you have to say, okay, these are the hard no's I will not accept. And our very first date, we discussed our hard no's. Remember that? One of them was we were never going to be jealous.
Oh, yeah.
We did. We talked about that. Remember that?
Right.
Because both you and I have friendships that are male or female.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And we don't do the jealousy thing ever.
Yeah.
No, we don't threaten each other. That's another thing. We respect each other. You know?
Right. Yeah.
Okay. So you have to have the rules. So those are the boundaries. Okay. So then you have to be on the same team because you don't want to be playing like football. You don't want to be playing and going to different goalposts.
Yeah.
You know? So we have to be on the same team going for our goal, whatever that goal is.
I agree.
So that's what you do. So whether it's finances, whether it's whatever it is.
Right.
So
So
then,
I have a goal.
what's our goal?
A new goal.
Uh-oh.
I saw this on eBay.
No. The answer's no. The answer's always no, by the way.
It's a
Then you have to-
real size replica
No.
of the robot from Lost in Space. Remember
Danger,
the robot?
Will Robinson?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wouldn't that be
I can
cool
think
to
of
have
that.
in the living room?
No. But I'll think about it. How about that? So we could think about it.
What happens if I just order it and it appears?
Well, it's easier to ask for forgiveness than permission, but you've already asked for permission.
You heard that?
But you've already asked for permission, and that was a dumb move. I just saying.
Well, at least it's not a life-size version of the actual saucer that they were in.
I know, but remember.
But that would be cool in the backyard.
Yeah, you keep wanting an airplane.
Yeah, I'd like
In
an
the
airplane
front
in the
yard.
backyard or the front yard. Yeah,
Yeah.
one day.
I'm not sure. I don't think our HOA would like that.
I don't think the HOA would like it at all either.
No.
But it would be fun to do it.
Yeah, it'd be kind of interesting.
Yeah.
But anyway, so what else do you want to talk about, dear, since we're taking off the subject all these times?
Well,
we can't stay on a subject, y'all.
Since you were talking about Doge, so let's look at Doge and our relationship.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
That was quick.
No, I'm ready. You're leading that one because I have no idea what you're talking about.
Well, maybe if we didn't buy as much stuff,
Are you chastising me here while
Then-
I'm talking about?
then we would save.
I just told you that
money.
let's open our finances up and look at it. That's what we're going to do. I'm excited about it, and the amnesty day that comes with it.
Timothy Blunt says, my wife says no motorcycles in the living room.
Why not? That's where it belongs.
Have her watch this show.
The motorcycle.
The therapist here
definitely
will talk her
belongs
into
in
the
living room.
motorcycle in the living room.
It definitely belongs in the living room.
She just told me yesterday I could get a motorcycle.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
I said you can't have one. Were you
I
dreaming?
thought you said I can have
No.
one. You said I can't have one?
No. I said
I don't
get a
think
new.
that's what you said.
No, I get a new truck first.
Oh, yeah, you do need a new truck. Yeah. So, yeah, relationship goals are something that's very important. And a lot of marriages don't do. Nobody even really thinks about that. They just, a lot of people just jump into marriage and, they fall in lust and they confuse
Absolutely.
that with love.
Yes.
And within a matter of days or weeks or even a few months, boom, they're married and they think they're going to live happily ever after. And then the shit just falls apart because,
Been there.
yep, been there, done that. So you have to,
So we know all the pitfalls.
yeah. Paul Sell says, do you guys fish from your boat? If so, what do you fish for? We've not fished yet from this boat. It's
But I want to.
It's more of a pleasure boat.
Yeah, but
You can fish off of any boat.
Yeah, but this is a good one to fish off of. It'll
Before
be
we
good.
bought this boat, we had a Ranger, and I fished a lot with that, and pretty much redfish down
You
in
had a
Lafitte.
Ranger. That was before us. That was DM
Yeah.
before Marilyn.
That was before Maryland. Had a Ranger bass boat, and spent a lot of time
We
down
had
in
boats
growing
growing
Lafitte,
up.
which is south of New Orleans, and going out and catching redfish and even catfish, big catfish. Like they have some catfish down here that are like literally look like a baby shark. They're huge.
I grew up.
And
Fishing.
bass up in Toledo Bend. A lot of bass up there. Big bass. but I haven't done any fishing with this boat yet.
That's right.
But we will. Yeah, we will. And again, even in Lake Pontchartrain, there's different types of fish. I think redfish. I don't know if redfish get into there or not.
Yeah,
I
they
have
do.
to ask Reggie that.
Yeah, they do.
Do they?
Mhm.
Our neighbor across the street is a big fisherman. He's also into crabbing. He's got a whole bunch of crab traps out in Lake Pontchartrain. Used to do it for a living. He had his own big boat and did all kinds of offshore stuff with that. And now, when the hurricane came, it kind of ruined his boat, and he didn't go back into that for a full-time business anymore. But great guy, and he really knows how to catch crab.
I grew up fishing.
You did? Yep.
Yeah.
Well, we both
out
did.
Going out to the rigs, and everything from red snapper, amberjack. We try to get past the triple tail down to the red snapper.
Yeah.
Of course, marlin, blue marlin, and sailfish and ling. And
when I've been looking for, I've actually asked my mom. I know my parents are watching tonight. They watch all my show.
King mackerel.
So I will remind my mom again, since she's watching tonight, find the picture, please, of me and the shark that we caught in Biloxi. I really want to show the people that picture.
Okay.
All I know is I think there's two pictures of it. There's one where we have it tied to the side of the boat because it's too big to get in the boat. And then there's another one when it's hanging out by its tail on the pier. So what we did was we went out fishing with a company that takes you out offshore, big, huge boat that was going to be overnighter. We go out and you stay overnight on this boat and deep sea fishing.
That's what we
And
did.
on the way
We had our
out
own boat.
Out of Biloxi, on the way out into the Gulf, we had a lot of lines in, and I hooked a shark. And I was probably 11 or 12 years old. And of course, there was no way for me to pull it in at that age, but my dad did, and they fought this shark for a long, long time. And finally got it in, and they were like, the boat captain's like, the only thing I can do is you're going to have to let it go, or we're going to have to go back to land because we can't have it hanging on the side of the boat the whole time.
No.
And so I think my dad paid the other people paid them off that were on this boat with us that we didn't know because there's a whole bunch of people on the boat.
Them off?
Yeah, because they were fixing to have to go back. They weren't going to be able to stay overnight if we take that shark back.
No, you can't. You gotta.
And we did.
You gotta kill the shark.
We took it back while it was
gosh.
strapped to the side of the boat. That
was
11 or 12 foot shark.
You should have just shot it. We shoot them.
And anyhow, so we got it back, and there's a picture of it on the dock, and I'm straddling the shark, like waving at the camera.
That's sad that they didn't get to fish because you wanted to keep the shark. You can't eat it.
I didn't care. Dad did. I don't know what he sold it for something. I think it was shark boots or who knows what.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, now, you can eat shark. Of course you can.
Okay. I know people eat squirrels too, not me.
I used to eat a lot of squirrels. Yep.
Okay, good. Okay. So, all right. What else do you want to talk about tonight? It's a Douglas Ducote Show.
We're going to get one of these to say the Douglas and Marilyn show.
You're doing great.
Well, I'm glad I'm doing great, baby.
I'm
I am going to have.
I'm just here.
I am going to have a video coming up soon that everybody's going to want to see and share.
A video?
All right. And it's a direct message to President Donald J. Trump.
Yeah, but
so just keep that in mind.
This is not a political show.
I know. I'm just letting them know. And this is something coming up. The White House is fully aware of it. They know what's going to happen. And
okay,
it's going to be funny.
All right.
I'm sure everybody's going to like it.
Okay.
Yeah. So, what do you like about me? What is it that makes you want to stay in a relationship with Douglas Ducote?
You know, I usually like that you like me.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Anything else?
And I like to cook for you. You like my food.
I do. That's it.
You're nice. You're good in bed.
Most people don't realize that I'm actually a really nice person.
I'm sitting here telling.
I know, but a lot of people, if all they do is watch the live broadcasts of the political show, you would think that I'm a really angry person all the time.
You're not.
No. That happens in the show. I get my venting out and then it's over with.
Yeah, because I always tell you whenever you're doing your thing, I say, get over there and do that thing.
Just big teddy bear, basically.
That's right. That's right.
Blue Falcon. Hey, Aunt Marilyn and Uncle Doug.
Oh.
What's up? Anyhow, so what else is going on? Anything new in the therapy world?
I'm just trying to help people, baby.
You are a helper.
I'm a helper.
Yep. Do a great job of that.
Thank you.
Yep. So we're leaving in what, 2 weeks?
I don't know. We're not. I don't know. We're something.
We're going to be up in snow in 2 weeks.
A few weeks.
Yep.
We'll be back.
Go up to Canada. We're not going to snow ski. We can't. We're too old for that and too broken for that.
Yeah. I can't.
She can't because of her foot. But we're going to at least go up there and drink hot cocoa and
it's going to be so much
sip
fun.
whiskey next to the fire.
That's right. I'm excited. Get to spend some time with my family.
Yes. Going up there with her brothers and their wives. And it's going to be good.
It's going to be fun.
Yeah. Would like to say shout out to the U.S. Navy. Thankfully, the 2 guys ejected today and were rescued out at sea off of San Diego. A F-18 Growler, which is the electronic jamming version of the F-18, crashed. And both pilots got out safely and have been rescued and are recovering tonight in the hospital. So that's very, very good. Good to know.
Yeah. Oh, that's who it is.
Mm-hmm. You didn't know that?
No, I didn't.
Yeah. Anyhow, well, folks, I appreciate y'all tuning in tonight.
This is it? You don't have anything else?
We'll only do 30 minutes.
Okay.
I mean, we can go longer.
I was just asking.
You asking for a friend?
I'm asking for me. Are you my friend?
I am your friend.
We had pizza tonight.
We did.
That was good. I didn't have to cook. I love to cook, okay? But tonight I didn't have to cook.
Swan Patrick says, the Ducote Cajun Cooking Show.
Oh.
I've been telling her she needs to do a cooking show.
I probably do. It'll be good. Whatever it is, it'll be good. I'll start with the roux.
You can do it on Monday nights.
I am too busy
to
start something.
This woman works from sun up to sundown, and sometimes sundown means actually 10, 11 o'clock at night.
But sun up is before sun up.
Yeah, way
Sometimes
before
5 or 6 o'clock in the morning is my first patient.
Yep.
That's okay. It's good.
It is good.
Okay, what else?
I love you.
I love you.
I love us.
I love it. Look, see what happened? Okay, so he says I therapize him, which it's crazy because that's not even a word, but.
What'd you call it?
Therapize? Is that what you say? Therapize? You say something, psychologicalize or something, because I got him to say, I love us, because he says, I love us now.
She used to do this thing called pixie dust.
Oh, yeah. I used to.
Where if I was ranting about something, she'd go, what are you doing?
Something has to change there because
go,
you are going
dust.
crazy right now. And he would go, okay, let me check myself before I wreck myself. And he would.
Even Brock Wilson says, I agree on cooking show.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm telling you, that's what you should be doing.
It would be good. I can cook now.
We can do that on the Wednesday night show as well.
I don't know. I gotta clean up my kitchen then.
Oh, clean up your kitchen. Your kitchen's clean.
It is clean.
So
Maybe.
yep. All right, folks. Well, we're going to call it a night. I want you to don't forget to please tune in tomorrow night. Tell your family and friends about it. Is my special guest again will be U.S. Army Colonel retired James Hutton. He will share information with us about his book. He was appointed by Donald Trump to be the assistant secretary over at Veterans Affairs in his first term. And I've been doing a lot of reading up on this man, and he is a true American patriot, and you're not going to want to miss tomorrow night's show. It will be live, and he will
it'll
be here.
Political.
Yeah, it'll be political. He will be here to. He's got some inside information in regards to the withdrawal of Afghanistan.
Oh my gosh!
The things that the Biden-Harris administration did that a lot of people don't realize. He is a wealth of information, especially about China, about Russia and Ukraine. And he's going to be here tomorrow night to share his view, his philosophy, his knowledge of all of that. And it's something that you're going to want to definitely tune in to see.
I can't believe they wasted so much money and left all that equipment over there. I can't believe that they left all those people over there.
It's treason.
I can't believe that they did what they did and they pulled out. I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm still stuck on that. I just can't. It's almost like, and I truly believe that that's why they don't like Doge, because they're going to be in trouble bad. And that's why they want to shut it down. Yeah. Everybody who's saying, I can't, stop doing this. And what are you doing? And they're the people that you're going to see. They're going to uncover all the bad stuff they've been doing.
And they are uncovering. So there's a Doge website now. You can go check that out.
I'm talking about the individual people from Congress and the Senate that are sitting there in front of the, oh my gosh, Department of Education. They're spending our money, y'all.
And a hell of a lot of it.
That's not okay.
No, it's not.
Okay, I'm done.
All right, guys.
I'm sorry, I got political. I didn't mean to. We don't get political until we need to. And
Wednesday night show is not supposed to be political.
Until we're political. I know, until we're political.
She says I'm the one. It's always political.
Look at what you're doing. You're pulling us off track. We were supposed to talk about relationship.
We did.
I know we did. It was good, baby.
All right. As always, please say a prayer for our men and women serving the United States military, our veterans, our law enforcement officers, our first responders, their families, our angel families, our blue and gold star families in our country. May God bless the United States of America. May God bless each and every one of you.
And all the babies in the world. And
once again, to our brother John, one of our admin guys, hey, thank you, brother, for all that you do for us. And we wish you well and hope you're well soon and back at it, doing the moderating stuff that you do.
Yes.
All right.
All right.
Good night, everyone.
Good
Thank
night.
you for joining us.